Part 2 of the bag install has officially started. Ev, what's the plan for today? What are we trying to get done?
We're gonna be routing all of the airlines, and one of the most important things is just making sure that you're not gonna hit the airline and that it's safe from the elements and you're not gonna get it snagged on something. So what I just started doing is taking off this little under panel here. These are good things and that you can take off, put the lines through there, and then it's a nice safe spot.
Yeah, and hopefully it looks really clean and everything.
It's protected, I hope so. So we're almost there. We can see what's underneath.
So today, hopefully we're gonna get all of the lines ran and we can actually put the wheels on and air the car out. It won't be 100% drivable just yet, but we're hoping to finish all of that up and at least see what it looks like aired out. Today's gonna be a good one. Sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video.
Getting our first airline mounted. Woo!
All right, so now that we know how we're actually gonna run the lines, we're gonna go ahead and set up the first airline on the passenger side right now. So we're using self-tapping screws to go ahead and mount the airline to
the chassis, really.
Yeah.
So it's like a really nice, safe, sturdy location. You can tell that, it's not gonna hit the wheel because the brake line's right here as well. We'll also use a zip tie to secure it. But this is one of the differences about using a UAS strut versus some other competitors. I really like this little sleeved airline, and it comes with a bracket that's on here. So
yeah,
really,
so
really nice.
Mount it anywhere you want.
Yes.
So that's like the best part. So we already have 1 bolt in there. There's 4 to go. Let's do it. Okay, good news. Now that we have all of the airlines that are connected to the actual bag mounted to the car on all 4 corners, Mickey has gone ahead and helped me route all of the airlines to the trunk where we're gonna have the actual air tank. So what we did is we connected the airline to both front struts and we're gonna run it all the way down the car, up through a hole into the trunk.
They'll be covered by the plastic unders. They're not gonna be hanging down like this. They'll be secured to the chassis and then the plastic trays go on over top of them.
Yeah, so it's gonna be super
so they're not
clean.
exposed. You're not gonna see them at all.
Super clean, you won't see them at all. And it's gonna be perfect. So the 2 fronts are done.
Yeah, we're gonna do the rears next. The rears are super easy because they're short. They just go to the trunk. So from the rear bag to the trunk, so just
easy. So here is the current trunk situation right now. It'll all be super clean though. And I have to kind of decide how I want to actually mount the air tank. I want it to be cool, but I also want it to be simple. I don't want it to be too crazy. Looks way better. We have all of the lines labeled so we know exactly which airline is routed to what air bag. My job now is to go ahead, lift the car up. I'm gonna go ahead and start reinstalling all panels underneath the car to make it look super clean, and we can actually go ahead and possibly air this thing down today. Both under panels are now back installed. What I went ahead and did is I used some cutters and I went ahead and cut a little square out so that the airlines had a safe route back into the trunk and it's not all crunched up in there, and it makes it look just super clean. So now you look underneath the car and you can't even tell that there's airlines. So it's super cool. This is such a nice system. I am so stoked with Universal Air and the Accuair. It's going to be perfect. Oh, okay, so while we're taking a break on the WRX, we have a couple of smaller mods for the Civic that I want to go ahead and show you guys and actually just put on real fast. So not this. This is for a different video, but this is going to be awesome. check these out. So number one, I want to give a huge thank you to a company called Toe Dreamers. They are super dope and kind of like fell in love with their styles. I went ahead and got like a plate frame from them. Next up is actually something that's kind of cool. I went ahead and picked up a Mugen key fob for the SI. So the key right now is just pretty basic, just your basic Honda key, but this one gives you the red Mugen emblem. This is an actual Mugen part, which is super dope, and I am stoked for this. So let's go ahead and swap over the key. Super simple and easy mod, but it's actually really cool. I know this is literally the smallest mod, it makes no difference, but I think it's pretty cool. Just something different, kind of like how the GTR key is very, very rare. This is pretty cool. We have some good news, Av?
Yes, I have these. This right here is a Schrader valve, and we're gonna use this to simulate basically going up and down. So I have a little compressor, and we're gonna hook up the airlines that Mickey and Dustin ran earlier. So we'll do left front, left rear. So we'll put the rear and the front together. Put this in there, and then I have my little compressor. We'll be able to fill up the rear bags manually.
Sick. So basically, since all the lines are mounted, all the struts are mounted and everything, we're actually able to air up and air down even though the management isn't connected. So this will actually be like the first time we're officially like airing out the car, which is gonna be super cool. We're gonna go ahead and slap on all of the wheels and we're gonna take a look at what it looks like aired out. Okay, all the wheels are on.
Yo.
What's the next step here?
All right, we're gonna try. Let's see if this little jump box works. It's got a little compressor on it. So
let's see it.
we hook up this.
So we're putting air in the bags.
We're
right
gonna
now.
put air in the bags and then we'll air it out after.
Okay.
So I think you can set. Let's try 4. So we want to go up to the front and see if we hear anything weird, like leaks and things like that. I can see there's already pressure going into the bag, so that's good. And if there was a massive leak, it probably wouldn't be climbing this fast, so that's good. A little hard, but I'm gonna try to feel back here.
I don't feel anything. It's definitely filling up.
Yeah, you can feel the bag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the front and the rear bags are set to 30 PSI right now, correct?
Yes. Let's see what it looks like.
And my alignment is really off right now, so the wheels are obviously gonna change.
We definitely need to raise the rear. Look at the rear. You're like donk style. So we're off the lift. Obviously the front, we need to adjust the coilover. I guess what I'm saying is the pressure is not related to the ride height exactly, but it's more of like the coilover adjustment.
Right.
And we were just kind of going off of whatever it came with for the most part. So I'm assuming that left front is also really high. Is it, Lonnie?
So the fronts are super, super high, and then the rears are, see, like, look at that. That's it. That's not, and this isn't even aired out yet. So literally, it's going to be fender to lip once it's aired out.
It's gonna touch.
It's gonna touch. It's gonna be so gnarly. By the way, Lonnie's here.
What up, what up?
We might as well do that now, yeah?
Air it out?
Air it out?
Air it out. I want to see this fender touch the lip of this wheel.
Now, normally, what the ideal situation is you have everything kind of elevated off the ground, like you have that up like a foot, let's say.
Yeah.
That way you could climb under there and see if you have any clearance issues.
Yeah.
If you trust your fender job, we can continue to air out.
I trust it. Just go slow.
And it looks like it's gonna clear, actually.
It's gonna clear, dude.
Oh, it's gonna hit the bumper mount, but we might be able to go down a little bit further.
Ah, shoot. Yeah, I see it. Just go really slow.
Ready?
I'm ready. Oh.
You going down?
Yeah, you're good.
That's it. All right, you wanna keep going?
Keep
Yeah,
going.
I mean, I wanna air out completely.
Keep going. I want to see it.
It can hit the fender, that's okay.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't puncture it.
Oh, dude. It's you can keep going. Just tucked, bro.
Air it out. So that's what it's gonna look like.
Just sick, dude.
That's freaking awesome.
That is money fitment, dude.
Yeah, that's touching. So like obviously you're not gonna be able to air out while driving. If you want to do that, we have to clearance this. Some people do. Mickey's car, you can air out while driving.
Damn.
You can't even fit that, can you?
Yeah, like it's stuck though.
So now let's do the front.
That is so dope, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's low. That's cool. How's this?
What are we thinking?
Oh, dude, that thing looks insane.
Ready for this?
Looks sick. Yeah, let's do the fronts
Here
now.
we go.
I'm kind of nervous about the fronts. It's gonna hit the tire for sure.
I'll let you know, especially with the toe too.
Yeah, it's gonna hit, yeah. I need an alignment to be able to camber it in. The problem that I'm gonna run into here is my coilovers had a top hat with camber plate adjustments and the UAS suspension doesn't. I'm gonna need a top hat with camber plates in order to be able to run this.
No.
No?
I think you can adjust camber with the shock mount. So let's raise the car up.
So we're gonna try and add some camber to the fronts before we officially air it all the way out. Then this will be the first official time this car has been aired out. Okay, camber has been adjusted. Evan's gonna go ahead and release some of the pressure on the bags. Now I think that we can slide this just a little bit more. Nothing happened.
That's out.
Okay, so that means we got to adjust the coilover down. So remember how we had 30 PSI and it was like super high? Okay, so we're gonna take the wheels off, we'll bring the car up, we're gonna bring the coilover down now quite a bit.
Okay,
so
now to get this thing absolutely perfect, we're gonna go ahead and lower the coil right there.
Yep, so we're gonna go down about an inch, right? A full inch, get this thing at the right spot. So we're gonna loosen the collar here, and then we're gonna spin the base of the air strut until we see about 3 inches. PSI in the front.
Okay.
So maybe this is closer to ride height.
We went ahead and adjusted both of the front coilovers. We do have pressure in the bags, 50 PSI, which is gonna be kind of close to my ride height. Oh, that's still super high.
Really high.
Do you wanna try and air it out?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and air the rear out first. We know the rear is good. Oh, yes.
Oh.
It looks so sick, dude. Oh my God.
Front, here we go.
Perfect. Okay, let's see the fronts. You're good?
You're good on this side.
Keep going.
Yeah, so from the lip.
It's pretty low.
It's 2 fingers from the lip.
Oh, it's definitely lower than it was.
Yeah, it's definitely lower than what it was.
Lower, right? You really could go 1.25 inches, would put the fender to the lip.
Another inch?
Another inch.
Another inch, let's do it.
A few moments later.
Well, it wouldn't be a day working on a car without a little bit of bad news. So we actually realized the reason why the car is not airing out completely is because the actual coil is hitting the axle right here, as you can see. So what's happening is when we're airing it out, this is literally just sitting on the axle, which is preventing it from actually airing all the way down, or even preventing us from actually lowering the coil down anymore. So pretty much nothing that we can do at this point until Universal Air takes a look at the pictures that we're gonna send them. So we might even have to send these back out to get cut because they made them a little bit too long, or I don't know if there's another solution. I kind of just have to wait until Universal Air looks at it and tells me what to do next, which that kind of sucks, but at least we got to kind of see the car aired out today. I think we're gonna go ahead and stop here. We got a lot done today. We got all of the airlines done and a lot of work was done today. We still have the management and height sensors to do, which is gonna be a lot of work, but we are making progress. Okay, before we end today's video, I want to give a huge thank you to our video sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community for people who want to learn from educational videos from professionals. Now, I know a lot of you that watch my videos always have questions about how I edit, how I color grade, and what I use to edit. Well, Skillshare has tons of classes for anybody looking to go into video editing. One of the best things about Skillshare is being able to take tons of classes in all kinds of different categories without actually paying for every single individual one. You can head to their browse menu and click on film production, and you can find tons of classes on cinematography, vlogging, how to make budget films. A couple of my favorite classes are the DIY cinematography to make your video look like a movie, as well as cinematography course and how to shoot expert video on any camera. Now, as you can see on the screen, there are tutorials on Adobe Premiere, After Effects, and tons of other options for you guys looking to learn how to edit. If you want to learn anything else, they have business, technology, lifestyle, and tons of other creative design courses. So if you're interested in learning how to edit it, color grade, anything else, you can head to the link in the description right now and start your free 2-month trial. I promise you will not regret it. It is a huge help, and I hope some of you find it useful. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up some editing. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because it really does help. We have tons of amazing content coming up with all of the cars, fitness, and everything. I'm just very, very excited. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.